Welcome to today's video. It's been a while, I know. I do have excuses, but I'm gonna save them. I don't need to explain everything. I will say I was in like the biggest reading slump of my life. It literally like 4 months didn't touch a book, but I'm back. I'm better than ever. I have my little coffee. I just got to Barnes. We're gonna go in, we're gonna do some book shopping today, and then I'm definitely gonna do like a little haul, reading later, gonna do some reading. Maybe I'll start one of the books that I get. I also really want to start my reading journal for 2025 because I gave up last year after I moved. I just didn't have time for it, and then I gave up, just completely gave up. So I definitely want to work on some spreads today. Sorry, the straws, that was so annoying, in the frame. I definitely want to work on that because there's some spreads that I just want, specifically series tracker. I love a series tracker. I love how they look. I want the visual, and it's it's just fun. It's relaxing, and it's a bookish activity. So yes, that is kind of what's going on. It's just gonna be a good bookish day, and I am so excited. I literally haven't been to Barnes since March, the beginning of March, because I still bought books. I still bought the books, some of the books that I wanted when they came out, but it's just been so long. There's a lot of new releases that I want, and they're the perfect vibe for summer. I'm in my summer romance rom-com type of vibe right now. That's what I'm loving, and I want all that I can get, and I actually don't have that many on my physical TBR, so I gotta obviously add them. Obviously. I've been trying to make some progress on my physical TBR. However, I'm about to go add at least 2 or 3 more books. So that's, kind of defeats the purpose, but I plan to read these ones ASAP because I've been seeing them everywhere online, and I just need to, good reviews. I'm I need to read them for myself. They're literally exactly what I want. So let's go in. Let's look around, just browse. I am so excited. It looks really busy here based on the parking lot. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm gonna bring in my mic though, so that I can still chat, but that it's less obvious. Okay, let's go. Here, I literally get in here and I forget every single book that I'm looking for. So I'm in the fantasy section. I'm considering getting Heavenly Bodies because I do I'm itching for a good fantasy. I gotta think on it. I'm also trying to look Fawcett, F-C-E-F-E-F. I literally forgot the alphabet. Guys, this is the prettiest special edition. I'm obsessed, and I love this book, a literal 5-star. It's also so heavy. Hi guys, I'm back from my trip. Successful, so successful, and I even got a surprise little thing at the end for me. So I went to Barnes, and then I went to Target because I had to get some stuff at Target. I'll give you guys a little haul. I got 2 of these cutie little Kleenex boxes because I ran out of Kleenex and I needed to stock up, and I was these are adorable, the lemons branch. just ranch. I got this bright, like electric blue nail polish for the 4th of July because I'm gonna do my nails maybe tomorrow. A new scrub mommy. The last thing is a little bit, it was an impulse purchase, but it was another book. It was like, you know, like by the checkout, how they have like one of those book stands, like at the end cap of like the registers. I was just like, I was waiting in line and I see it and I was like, and it was like the only one there. It was like that shelf was pretty empty. And I don't even know if this was like originally on that shelf or if somebody just like left it there. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get it because I've heard really good things and I need to know. And it sounds so good, like right up my alley. So I got it. And honestly, it ended up being $12 because they price match at Target if you show them like what's online, and it was $11.99 on the app. So I was like, hey, originally it was gonna be like $17. The Rose Bargain, you guys, this is literally stunning. Stunning, 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 stunning. And inside, oh my gosh, I'm like actually obsessed. Basically what I know is it's like Bridgerton, but make it fantasy. I don't know if it's part of a series or not. I gotta look into that. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Deliciously dark and romantic. A smoldering romance that delivers on all your fantasy cravings. That's what I need. Okay, so I'm so excited about this. I'm like hurting my legs because I was sitting on them. This is my Barnes tote. I don't even know what clips I will have gotten or like will I put in because there were a lot of people in there and it was stressing me out. It was really like, I was so uncomfortable. It was stressing me out, but I got 4 books. 3 of them I knew I was gonna get. One was also kind of like an impulse. Like I'd heard about it, but I was like, no, I'm just gonna get it. Like, why not? Because I do really want to read it. I almost got Conditions of Will. Gorgeous, because I'm reading it right now on my Kindle, but I don't know how I feel about the like ragged edges. I don't know if that's just like Barnes & Noble or if that's like how it is even online. But obviously I don't need that one physically because I am reading it. So, you know, I'm gonna start with my summary books. I got 3 summary books. First one is Annabelle Monaghan, It's a Love Story. I'm so excited about this book. I loved summer romance. Like I genuinely, it was one of my favorite books of last year. Like it was a 5-star. And I actually haven't heard that many people talk about this yet. Like I haven't watched that many videos of people reading it or like reviewing it. So I genuinely have no idea what people think of this book. I love her writing and her books are short. It's like 325 pages. Like they're quick books. There is like depth. She's very like to the point. It's like, she doesn't give you a lot of fluff, but it's still like in a way that is just like so like, just it's what you need, but it's not like choppy. So I had to pick this up. I don't know if I necessarily need to read this during the summer. It's, well, it is on, that is literally a beach. So no, I'm definitely gonna read this because I was like, you know, I don't have to read this one right now, but that was the whole point and I want to. So we got that one. I'm obsessed with all of these covers, by the way. Miss Carly Fortune, One Golden Summer. You guys, I've heard such good things about this book. I really enjoyed This Summer Will Be Different. I listened to Every Summer After and I enjoyed it, but it was also hated the ending. Hated the ending. And everyone has that critique, I think. And it also was very similar to Love in Other Words, and I read that one first, and I also enjoyed Love in Other Words better, especially like how the ending was. So yeah, that really, but other than that, like it was a good book. It's like stunning. I know this is about Charlie from Every Summer After though, the brother of, I don't even know his name. I don't know his name. Oh, also, you guys, these books are like floppy. Like, look at that. Did you just hear that flop? Like, love that. Love that. That's the perfect summer vibe. Next is Problematic Summer Romance. You guys, I'm really excited about that. I'm excited about all of these. I know I keep saying that. First of all, this is a stunning cover. This is stunning. And I like that it's like a chromatic, like vibe on the words. So pretty. And it takes place in Italy, which is crazy because I was just there. Different part of Italy than what the book is, but I know it takes place in Italy. I know it's the second book to Not in Love, which I read last year. I enjoyed that one. Not my favorite Ali Hazelwood book, but I did enjoy it. and it's the sister of Eli. And I feel like it might be his best friend. I know that there's an age gap. I'm really excited about this. Honestly, this might be the next book I pick up. Her writing, you guys, I feel like I'm like not even reading when I'm reading her writing. It's like, I'm just absorbing because it's so easy to read and I eat it up. I have the best time. So I think I'm gonna start with this book. I think I'm gonna read this book. Like I could literally start right now, but I'm not going to because we have some other activities planned. Last book I got, this was the impulse one. And like I said, I've been needing a good fantasy. I don't know if I said that actually. I don't know if I said that. I've been needing a good fantasy, like a fantasy fix. I need a fantasy that I'm utterly obsessed with and just that gives me like that vibe that I'm looking for. Cause I've read some fantasies lately and they're good, but they're not hitting for me. And like, it feels like it's like not as high stakes. It's just kind of forced, or the world is just not very like, there's not really much to it. And then I'm not that invested. I might not be that invested. And then also it's just, so I was like, I've heard really good things about this one lately. Also, I saw it and I was like, I think I should just get it. Heavenly Bodies. This cover, also stunning. Even for a fantasy book, this is pretty floppy. Pretty thick book and it's still floppy. I don't even exactly know what this is. I want to know as little as possible. And if it just gets good reviews, like I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna love it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So yeah, I have this book, I love it. I also love that it's paperback because the last few that I've read have all been hardback. Yay! I think now I'm going to start working on my reading journal a little bit. I gotta figure out what spreads exactly I want. And then I'll have to start designing, making a Word doc with like images so that I can print it out. I think I'm gonna turn on some YouTube. Maybe I'll watch The Perfect Couple because I just finished listening to that. I think I'm on episode 2 right now. I'm gonna do that. And I will show you guys what I have in a little bit. Okay, I actually have decided we're gonna organize my TBR cart because it is a literal mess right now. And obviously I have more books to add. I have all these books just like sitting around everywhere, which is fine. I don't even mind that, but I need a little bit of, what's the word? What is the word? Order. I need a little bit of order on my TBR cart. Oh, she's heavy and gonna literally fall forward. Okay, this is what we're working with. Bottom is full, and honestly, it's fine that you can't see it because it's mostly books that I don't plan to reach for right away. I also have books in the back, which I've totally forgotten about half of these, but we need to reorganize. My top shelf is like my most, like the ones that I want to read next. I threw this back on because I really want to reread it, but I'm just going to put it back in my bookshelf. Okay. And then if I want to reach for it, I will. I'd say that's looking pretty good. I'm getting rid of 5, maybe 6 books. I'd say that was successful. It looks a lot better. My anxiety, it's not stressing me out anymore because it was just like piled all over the bookshelf and on this, like it was bad. I'm gonna put this back. I'm basically just moving around my apartment. I'm gonna pick out a few colors that match this just because I know Allie Hazelwood, I'm probably gonna tap at least something. That may be the vibe. So we got our first color. I don't mind that green. I'm gonna move these all around. Obviously I'm putting the pink because there's pink. I like don't really need this many colors, I don't think, but whatever. What other? I liked some of the colors on here, I thought. Maybe the last thing, I was like, maybe this color, like kinda. I'll just put it on. Who even knows if I'll use it? Not me. Should I put that like orangey one on? I think I'm gonna. I'm not gonna use 5 different colored tabs, but I want the options because they're pretty. Yep, I love that. I love that. Now that that's done, I'm gonna get started on my reading journal. You guys, I gave up so bad on my reading journal from last year. October, November, December look like a joke, a literal joke. I'm embarrassed to look at them. I love some of my spreads though, like genuinely. I'm gonna do something similar to this for 2025. Obviously my rating system, 24 books to read in 2024. I filled that out. I didn't get 1, 2, 3, 4. There were 4 that I didn't read. So that's pretty good. And then my series tracker. I loved my series tracker. My favorite books. Did a reading bucket list, an A to Z. Audiobooks I logged, which I thought this was cute. I think I ran out of space though, and I had to like continue it somewhere else. Yeah, I continued it and I was too lazy. My reading wrapped, I liked, but it was kind of basic. My bracket, I'm totally gonna redo. I don't like how this one looks. And then my 5 stars. I don't even know if this is the most up to date. I think it must be. Love, like so satisfying. I had a lot of 5 stars last year, but I read a lot of good books. I don't have as many. I think I have like 7 so far this year. This might be one of my favorite spreads. Book lovers, Reckless. Loved this book so much. Also just for the summer. Oh, I love this spread. Love it so much. My funny story spread. My book tracker was just, and I kept messing it up. So that was just bad. My library, I liked this. I really do like this actually. And then all I wrote was 2025. Obviously like now I'm in 2025, but I think here I'm gonna put like my rating system, that kind of stuff. I also have, one of these is like spreads that I want. Okay, these are the spreads that I wanna include, 25 and 2025. And then I have that list here. Nope, that's the wrong list. I have that list here. 5-star reads, book bracket, DNF graveyard, series tracker, rating system, reading goals, anticipated releases, A to Z challenge again, reading bucket list, genre tracker, reading wrapped, my book tracker, like monthly book tracker, like just how many books I read, mid-year tag, and monthly spreads. But those are gonna look a little bit different to get into that. And then these are all the series that I'm in the middle of. That's where we're at. Yeah, I'm not loving this. This is better. I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna put on some YouTube and hopefully make some progress. So instead of actually starting my reading journal, I went on Pinterest because I was like, okay, I'm gonna like look up some spreads. Like we're gonna see what the vibe is. I got distracted and I've been wanting to redo my vision board, which is like my desktop background, forever. Literally for months, and I just haven't because it still said 2024. So for like 6 months I've been meaning to, but I just did, and I am obsessed with it. I love it so much, like the perfect vibe. I know it's like summer, but it's gonna be my summer vision board. Like I'm gonna have to update this obviously, but like for a summer vision board, yes. Now I'm gonna go get Chipotle. I'm starving and I have been craving it all day. I actually could not tell you the last time I had Chipotle. And then when I get back, I might work on this. I really want to start that book, but honestly, this might be a tomorrow thing because I kind of really want to start that book. Because it's just staring at me. Like it's just waiting for me to read it. It is the next day. I also earlier today went through my Fable, cleaned that out because I got rid of a bunch of books, and then started to clear out some of the want to read on Goodreads because like my book taste has just changed so much, and I'm like, that doesn't even sound appealing to me anymore. Like I'm never gonna get to that. There's so many other books I'd rather read. I was working on my reading journal, as you saw. I did some pages and then I really didn't like one of them. So I like tore it out, but then I was like, you know what? I don't love what's on the back of it either. So I basically ended up with 2 pages. And I've been doing this for so long. I'll show you guys what I have, but I really want to do the series tracker, but I'm just like not in the mood to like figure out all the images on my computer. Like I really want to read, so I'm gonna do that because it's already 8 o'clock. Like I'm getting tired. I went to the beach today, didn't get any reading done. We literally yapped for the whole time. So but anyway, this is all that I have right now. I have my rating system here. I thought it was cute. I saw it on Pinterest. And then monthly faves, which I also really like that spread. That's just the exact same as like last one basically, because last year's was literally this. So I did put the words in a different spot. And I actually think I might keep my series tracker how it is, because I really love it. I do love, like, especially like this up here, but I just think it's cute, like with the covers. I'm probably gonna do another A to Z. I like this spread how it is. And same with the bucket list, potentially. I'm not doing monthly spreads like that. I'm gonna, obviously, like I said, I'm gonna keep doing my book graveyard. I'm not doing my audiobooks. I'm gonna do a bracket for my book of the year. My 5 stars, I think I'm gonna do the same. I'm just gonna write a little bit nicer, but I liked this setup. This is what I have for now. We're getting there, but it obviously takes a long time to set it up. And like, considering I just basically did like 4 pages and then ripped them all out. I spent a lot of time on it, but I can't right now. I do have this here. I brought it to the beach. I literally got like 10 pages in. What's a girl to do? Did I not read? There's a prologue. I missed the prologue. I missed the prologue. I'm gonna read that first. I'll get back to you guys when I'm made more progress, I guess. I just made myself an iced latte. It is 6:40 in the morning. I have work at 8. I don't really need to start getting ready for a little bit. I think I'm gonna do some reading, get ready. If I have time, I'll do a little bit more reading. I wanted to give an update on Problematic Summer Romance. Guys, I'm loving it. I'm like, I'm loving it. I am a quarter of the way through. I got to page 102 yesterday and tabbing it. I didn't know if I would, because I don't always, but like, not only I'm laughing, I'm giggling. I am like, I'm so invested so far, and I'm really, really enjoying it. It is a dual timeline, at least so far it has been. I don't know if that's going to continue, but I'm enjoying that. I like the little flashbacks. It definitely gives a lot more context to the previous relationship between the 2 main characters, which I didn't really think there would be one, but also like I'm eating it up, what's happening in those timelines. So I'm loving both of them. He's definitely like hinted at some stuff. Like obviously the main character's not seeing it as like a, oh my God, like he's in love with me, but I'm reading some of the things he says and I'm like, oh my God, he's in love with her. But we don't get his point of view, so we don't know. But I'm like, certain things he says, I'm like, I know that he means it in that way, but she's taking it like in an offensive way because she's taking it at face value. And it seems so far though, like that the communication's pretty good, which I like, because even though like there might be tension, but oh my God, because even though there might be tension between them based on like what happened in the past, they're kind of like bringing stuff up, or she is saying stuff and it's like kind of being addressed, which I enjoy because, you know, it's annoying. It's annoying when they can't communicate. So guys, I know I said this before, but this book is so floppy. Like this is like legitimately like the actual book itself is the perfect summer book, because it's like, every time I read an Allie Hazelwood book, I know that I love her writing and I read it so fast because it's genuinely like doesn't even feel like I'm reading. It just feels like I'm absorbing a story, if that makes any sense. I love her writing and it's just like, I don't even realize I'm reading. And so like I looked and I'm like at 60 pages. I'm like, when did that happen? It feels like I've been sitting here for 20 minutes. That's the best feeling. So yeah, I'm gonna drink my coffee, read my book, and have a chill morning before I have to get ready for work. I'm also excited because this is my last day this week. I'm taking a personal day tomorrow, and then it is the 4th of July on Friday, so it is a short week for me. I mean, it would have been a short week for everyone, but like it's an extra short week for me, and I'm so excited because I've never done that before. I've never like taken a personal day because I had to save all of my personal days for my trip, my vacation personal time for my trip to Italy, because I wasn't even there for a year and I needed like 10 days. I'm just gonna have a nice extra long weekend. So yeah, definitely plan to get a lot of reading in. Maybe not on Friday because I do have plans, but the rest of the weekend, I will be sat. It's perfect weather this weekend. Like, it's gonna be gorgeous. Best vibes. Hi guys, it is literally Thursday. It's July 3rd. I had something to attend to this morning, but I have kind of just been chilling the rest of the day. I filmed, edited, and posted my July TBR because it's obviously the 3rd. I want to get that out as early as I can. But I forgot about doing my monthly favorites. Okay, that's okay. I'll print those at a later date. But I actually just spent the time going through. I printed out, these are my 25 and 2025. You know what? It's a good thing that I have 2 pages for this because these are bigger than I thought. And then I have my 5-star reads and my DNFs, and then all the series that I'm reading. I will say though, there are 7 on here that I haven't started, but I intend to read at least the first one this year. So we'll see if I get to that. So yeah, I have these. I'm gonna cut them out and tape them in. Probably design my 5-star favorites also and my series pages just so that I can, but I'm gonna be pasting these in anyway. I'm gonna start with the 25 in 2025 and I'm gonna watch some YouTube and chill for a little bit. I'm gonna leave shortly. I have to make some returns for Amazon at Whole Foods when I head over there for my workout class. That's at 4:30. I've been working on my reading journal for honestly like all afternoon once I got home from my workout class. So I'm gonna give you guys a little like what it looks like. Obviously I have my rating system, my monthly favorites. I don't know what, I'm just so tired. And then my 25 in 2025, like I said, I just did the images. I love how it looks. I'm obsessed with it. I also added like a little progress bar. So I am like 35% of the way through, you know, not amazing. I think I have 9 books, but it could be worse. It could be a lot worse. So yeah, definitely. And I have some of these on my radar for this next month. I did switch out 2 of them because I wrote it at the beginning of the year. I'm genuinely like never gonna reach for those 2 books that I switched out. So yes, so we have that. And then my series tracker, it's like exactly the same as last year. I just like how it looks. And then I highlight the color. I highlight the title once I read it. So we've actually finished a good amount of series, or have gotten caught up so far this year. I also DNF'd Mile High. So I just put a red strike through it. And I didn't like that book so much that for the cover of this, I just put The Right Move. Because obviously it's like the first one in all the series that I have. At the end here, these bottom 4 and then these 5 over here are books that I haven't started yet. But they are on my radar and I would definitely want to at least read the first ones. Then we have my 5-star favorites. I left a page here because I feel like it is going to spill over. But for now, we just have this. I have 8 5-stars so far. And 3 of them were rereads. So only 5 new ones. You know, that's okay. A genre tracker, obviously. Oh, I'm actually tied for fantasy and romance so far. So that's cool. And then my DNF book graveyard, fully DNF Fear the Flames. I'm definitely gonna get to Ruthless Vows at some point, but I've literally just tried so many times and I can't. I can't get into it, which is really unfortunate. And then I'm gonna put like my reading bingo, bucket list, whatever challenge there. And then I have the A to Z challenge, which I set up again the exact same way because I just enjoyed how it looked and I filled it out a little bit. That's kind of where I'm at right now with my reading journal. Definitely making a lot of progress. I love how this looks. Like, I seriously love it. One of my favorite things is like updating it. I obviously need to print these out. I just realized I didn't read any books in April or May. Did I read one in May? No, I don't even think I did. So those are gonna be blank. That's okay. I'll give you guys a little book update as well. I haven't read as much as I would have liked to. I read a little bit today. I'm currently on page 160, so chapter 18. I'm gonna get in bed and I definitely want to read a little bit if I don't fall asleep because I am really tired, but again, I'm still loving it. I'm tabbing. I just love being in any Allie Hazelwood world. Like genuinely, it's such a good time. Let's make some more progress and I'll update you guys hopefully when I'm much further in. I just literally dropped my jaw. Page 310. Oh my God. Did not see that coming. Okay, wait, actually I read that the wrong way. So it's not as bad as I thought. It's not as bad as I thought it was. Still crazy. Still crazy. Now we're at 2 days before the wedding. I'm on page 313. Chapter 36. So, you know, I'm getting there. I have about 80 pages left. And I'm reading super quick. So I'm definitely gonna be able to finish this tonight. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday. So it has been like an entire week since I started filming this video, but I'm so excited to say that I have finished Problematic Summer Romance. I finished it last night, and you guys, I devoured this book. I love Allie Hazelwood. I know I've said this like a million times. I'm so annoying at this point. I love Allie Hazelwood. The banter, the funny, like I'm just like literally giggling. I'm just giggling. She makes me giggle at words on paper. I did tab it, clearly. Lots of tabs. This kind of tealish color was more for like stuff I was like, oh my God, like that made me like so giddy. But then like the green one was like sweet things, like gestures or really sweet things that Connor would say to Maya or like do to express like how he's feeling. And obviously like she's not gonna pick up on it that way, but like that's how it's intended, and like you as a reader know that. And it's just like like he's so thoughtful, and I devoured it. I ended up giving this book a 4.5. Honestly, I love Allie Hazelwood's books. I think my least favorite, I genuinely don't think I've given her a book lower than 4 stars. And I think one of the 4 stars at least, I could reread it and give it a higher, but it was like the first book that I read from her. So I think my like least favorite was Love on the Brain, but still really good. This was definitely up there. Some of my favorites are, I love Check and Mate. It's different for sure, but Check and Mate, Bride, The Love Hypothesis is my favorite of all time from her. This is right up there with them, very high. I'm so glad I read this book. I will say like a critique that I have, which I think I've seen online other places, is that the age gap is constantly mentioned, but that's like the main driver of why they can't be together, like why it's like it's not a second chance by any means, but it's like that's the main conflict. Okay, but there's deeper reasoning behind it for him. Like you learn what the reasoning is behind it. It's like subconscious, but it was definitely talked about a lot. So if you aren't a fan of that, then it's like, okay. I will say also sometimes like the way that she was just very like bold, but in a way where sometimes I was like, oh, like that was interesting, like an interesting thing to say, or like an interesting time to say something like that. But overall, I loved the vibes. I really enjoyed their dynamic. I thought it was really cute. And he's like grumpy, but also like protective, like, cause he's older. Like, you guys, this was a great summer book. Like genuinely, this is perfect. Like summer, I know it's in the title, but this is like the epitome of like a good summer romance. The setting, amazing, Italy. I mean, but there's also flashbacks. So you're in Edinburgh and a little bit in Texas. Overall, just like a really good reading experience. That means this video is over, but I actually have to show you guys one thing. I have a very small unboxing. I'm gonna go grab my Kindle so I can show you guys. I ordered something really small from Etsy and I'm so excited. I got it yesterday, but I waited to open it until I could give you the update about also finishing my book. This package is so cute and tiny. Oh, there's stickers. Oh, I love Etsy. I love Etsy. Molly, thank you so much for your order. Your support truly means the world to me. Maddie. Oh, that is so cute. I'm definitely linking this. I mean, you guys haven't even seen it yet, but let's go over the stickers. Cozy sweater, fantasy books, and tea. Read more smut. That's cute. So real. So real. I love when Etsy shops include book stickers. This is my unboxing. You can barely see it. I got, oh my God, it's adorable. I got a Kindle charm, but it's one that goes in your charging port, and it's really tiny and adorable. It's a little bee. Look at how cute it is. I can't wait. See it in action. Stop it right now. That is adorable. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. It's the little things in life. It really is. It's so cute. I'm easy to please. I'm really just a simple girl who loves her bookish stuff and her cute little charms. It's like the smallest unboxing ever. That is my ultimate book video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had so much fun. I really needed it for like the soul. It was the perfect vibe. My book shopping, my little unboxing, reading that summer book, doing my TBR cart. I went through my Goodreads, my fable, and I kind of updated some things in that. And then my reading journal, which I've been wanting to do for so long, and I'm just so happy with how it's turning out. And I had such a good time this week. I know it was like, I was planning for it to be like a weekend video, but it ended up obviously spanning over a week, which is totally fine because I got to do a lot more in it. I got to give you guys my final review of my book. I just had the best time, and I hope you guys did too. Comment down below the bee emoji if you have made it this far in the video. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. And also if you enjoy bookish content, definitely hit the subscribe button down below because I'm planning on posting so much more content. I already have so much stuff in the works, so I'm really excited. You know, with summer I have a lot more time, a lot more leisure time, and it just makes it a lot easier. So I am very excited for what the rest of the summer has, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.